Moses joining me on the desk, and of course, with Hockey Day in Canada festivities kicking off and the Olympics less than a month away. We managed to catch up with an Olympian and a hockey analyst for CBC.
Yeah, she's probably one of the best too. We'll head down to the Civic Center where it's actually Matt Schumont who caught up with the former women's Olympic hockey team captain. Of course, that's Cassie Campbell Pascal.
Thanks, Moses. All right, Cassie. Now, like you said, you got in here this morning. Now, Saturday is kind of the big event. Don Cherry's here at the Coach's Corner, but there's a lot going on throughout the week. Like today, you're out here helping kids with practices. So just talk about coming down here and helping out with events like this.
Yeah, our whole crew is pretty much here for the entire week, and it's a week-long celebration, although Saturday's Hockey Day in Canada. But we just love to come on the ice with the kids and get around town and do a variety of events. I think we have a breakfast banquet tomorrow, and another banquet tomorrow night. So it's a lot of fun, and it kind of brings you back to the grassroots level of the game. Yeah,
now you've said you've been to Lloydminster a couple times before. Just talk about coming back to a city like Lloydminster and just seeing what the community does to put something together like this.
Well, it really brings the community together, especially one like this that has a little bit of a built-in rivalry as far as being in two provinces. And, I've been here, this is my third time now, and so you get an opportunity to see people that you haven't seen since the last time you were here and sort of, tell stories and stuff. But, I love the history of the small towns in Canada or the bigger towns in Canada because they all have a hockey history to them, and I enjoy learning about it.
Okay, now I just want to talk about the Olympics as well. Sochi right around the corner now. Canada and the U.S., they had their little games that they did, their tune-up games. If you've seen in the games, what did you see from Canada? How do you think they'll do at this year's Olympics?
Yeah, I think, they're always going to be a contender, that's for sure. And the expectation is to win a gold medal. And, U.S. is really good. I think they have a great coach in Katie Stone, and they went younger, which is something our program didn't do. And, we've had the coaching change, the Team Canada has, and, they still haven't named a captain this year, and they've been rotating the season A's. So, I think there's a little bit of a transition this year as far as the young core, the rookies of 2010 are now part of the core. And so they're just trying to find a way to make sure that, they're all on the same page under their new coach, but they've been training hard, and they're definitely going to give themselves the best chance possible to win a gold medal.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the American team too, because it looks like they got one heck of a team, a lot better than previous years. Do you think this is going to be the toughest year for Canada to try to win a gold medal?
Well, I think, with the USA, they've always had a good team. It's just I think they've had a poor centralization process. So, they haven't done it like the Canadians have. And, in 2006, we kind of dominated because I think we had the best Team Canada ever. I mean, there was so much young talent that came up on that team, and then us old girls. And, in 2010, I thought our girls got a little lucky in the sense that the U.S. didn't have a good centralization program. And this year, their centralization is probably the best it's been since 2002, where they centralized for 4 years. And so they're starting to figure out that if they do that and they support the girls, that they're going to have a better chance to win.
Cassie, thank you very much for taking the time and doing this with us.
All right, thanks for having me.
Moses?
Thanks a lot, Matt. All right, we'll move on. The Lloydminster Bobcats will hit the ice against the Sherwood Park Crusaders on Saturday. The focus on the entire country will be on the border city, and the Cats will be wearing some eye-catching jerseys. Of course, Don Cherry has proved that plaid is rad for decades on the Coach's Corner, and the Cats are paying tribute to the Canadian icon by donning some interesting third jerseys for Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada.
We're not the first team to do it for Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada, so we thought, how can we take it to the next level? Don Cherry is the one that always gets talked about, so we thought we'd give Ron McLean some love as well.
The Bobcats approached the league with also having the idea of having custom jerseys for the referees. That was approved, so the refs will be wearing Ron McLean-inspired pinstripe suit jerseys. That will, pretty sure, catch a lot of those fans.
We have two sets of jerseys. We have a souvenir set that'll be available for the fans, silent auction style, in the lobby throughout the entire game. And then the players get to keep the one they get to wear on the ice, along with the matching socks.
Now the doors will open at 4:30. The game will start at 5. Don Cherry will drop the puck. Now turning our attention to home. The Stockade turned into a mini version of the Hockey Hall of Fame, as hockey memorabilia was on full display for fans of the game.
We have 20 different themes here, everything from the Olympics, Team Canada, to the original 6 teams, to Wayne Gretzky's history, the Stanley Cup history, and obviously history in Lloydminster and area as well. So there's something for everybody.
More than 150 items from the Hockey Hall of Fame were on display, from Wayne Gretzky's first pair of skates to the hardware. The exhibit is stacked with hockey history, giving people an opportunity to experience the Hockey Hall of Fame in their own backyard.
You see it on TV, and but it doesn't hold a candle to seeing the real thing. So, and most likely, if we ever went to Toronto, we'd go, but we haven't made the trip yet. So it's pretty nice to be able to see it right here.
With the number of exhibits, Pritchard says there is one item everybody must see.
I would say Wayne Gretzky's jersey when he was 8 years old, his Brantford jersey. It was back from the 60s, and that's when Wayne Gretzky first kind of got discovered. It's something that everyone can relate to because everybody plays minor hockey. Not everyone goes on to Wayne Gretzky, but that's what the Hall of Fame is about.
The Hockey History Walk exhibit runs all this week from 7 to 9 and then 10 to 4 on Saturday.